morning, everyone. A warm welcome to everyone joining us for the very first webinar in our series. And today we're excited to explore the green future, innovation, and technology applications, a conversation that's driving innovation for a sustainable tomorrow. And this section is part of the Vietnam Innovation Summit webinar series, which complements one of the Vietnam's largest innovation platforms. And the main event will be held on November 15 to 16 at the Rex Hotel, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And now to give you a deeper understanding of Vietnam Innovation Summit and the reason behind today's webinar, I'd like to introduce Ms. Duy Vo, founder and CEO of Dear Our Community, our co-host partner, to share with you more insights. Ms. Duy, can you please turn on your mic?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I think I already turned on my mic.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Lovely to be with you here on the Saturday morning. My name is Duy, or many people also call me Kelly. I'm a founder and CEO at DL Community. It's an impact-driven company trying to help young people in Vietnam to learn and work in sustainability. We provide content, communication, e-learning, training incubator to help young people build up their capacity and knowledge, also experience working with corporate. So hopefully through that, we will build the capacity of young talent to work in sustainability. And that's the reason why we work with a lot of corporate too, to provide content, communication services. And this is our, let's say, a combined strength between community building and also communication and content expertise. That's why we also very happy and delighted to be a co-host for the Vietnam Innovation Summit this year, to in charge of the full content for the sustainability focused technology team of the event. I will share with you more about the event quickly, and then later on I will introduce Sanae Masuko. She's the co-founder and deputy CEO at Pizza 4B. Very happy to have her here to share the story of the journey and the story of 4P Pizza, how they nurturing the happiness through sustainability and innovation. So let me go to the next slide quickly. So as Hồng Ân mentioned, Vietnam Innovation Summit is the largest innovation platform and is organized annually by InnoLab Asia, that bring together, policymaker, government, agency, fund, investor, leading corporation, and also growing startup accelerator around the world, not just Vietnam, around 20 countries going to Vietnam to this event to connect with business and leader and government who are interested in innovation and also, of course, sustainability. So the idea is using the open innovation approach to get company working together and to create new solution for Vietnam, especially focus on sustainability. So yeah, quickly, if you want to learn more, please talk to us later. So next, I think we can move to the very important part of today. Is this the sharing by Sanae Masuko. She's the co-founder and also deputy CEO at Pizza 4P's. And I'm sure everyone here must have tried Pizza 4B once or more. That wants me try a lot. I had a lot of Pizza 4B in Vietnam. So I'm very happy that Sanae, even she now in India, right? She wake up very early in the morning from India to join us as the webinar. Thank you so much, Sanae. So please, Sanae, please take over and share with us.
Thank you, Kelly. Got a little bit nervous because you put the hurdle higher. So yeah. So hello again. My name is Sanae. Can you? Is it okay? Sorry. Yes. Sanae Masuko, my name, but then yes, please call me Sunny. Easier. I'm the co-founder and deputy CEO of Pizza 4P's, and today I am happy to be here to share our story and happiness journey through sustainability and innovation. So I will take a talk about our effort and also the challenges we faced with. So I hope you enjoy it. So now, let me introduce us. We opened the first store in Ho Chi Minh, Le Tanton in 2011, and we now operate 39 restaurants and work with 3,494 partners. We call partner to our employee. So I keep using the partner, so please don't confusing. That's our employee. And our 2024 revenue estimated 70 million by end of this year. In Vietnam, in 5 cities, 34 stores, and in Cambodia, 2 in Phnom Penh. And now, yes, I'm come from now India. I lived in India to establish the first restaurant in Bangalore in India, and also the last 2023 November, we also have a first store in Japan in Tokyo, one. And this December of this year, we will opening in Indonesia, Jakarta, and all the store now currently operating by direct managed by us, like Pizza 4P's. So again, we started our business with passion, like related personal experience in the past, which leads to our vision is make the world smile for peace. And our mission is delivering world sharing happiness. And this peace stands for like inner peace rather than world peace. And which means we are really committed to make people's lifelong happiness and would like to realize it through our pizza and experience. So, but at the end, we are actually selling the pizza. We are pizza restaurant. So when I heard about this event, so to be frank, I like invited to as a speaker. I just a bit hesitate because like what should I talk about innovation? So I wonder like what is innovation and means, and of course ask ChatGPT, and I got this like answer. And then, yeah, lead it to this. And maybe it's not just about creating something entirely new, but also adapting existing solution or improving in a creative way to solve the problem. If so, maybe there is something we can share, and maybe you can find something interesting or a bit meaningful at least. So now I decided to attend today. And so today I don't talk about any like something like a super innovative tech product. No, but more innovative mindset to introducing the creative way to solve the issue or like challenges we are facing need to solve by innovation. So hope you can find something different angle to see the new opportunity today. Okay, so let's start our happiness journey. So first, we really focus on the guest happiness first. So let me introduce how we would like to ensure guest happiness by innovation mindset. P-score, like this is our KPI to measure guest satisfaction. And the P-score is based on the 3 indicators, SNS review score, in-store guest survey, and mystery shopper score. And this is a store survey. After the meal, we ask the guest about their experience and rate scale 1 to 5, and also asking get further detailed feedback on the detailed category such as like a service or the food speed, so on. And here is a dashboard data from the feedback. And as you can see, the main issue right now is slow food. So given this situation, we decided to develop a kitchen management system. And this is a dashboard which can track each single item, including like a drink, how many minutes it takes from order to serving to improve the operation. And this is the Pizza Eye AI camera. The quality like control for pizza is a very key issue. So that's why we did develop the smart camera system Pizza Eye, and it takes a photo of every like a pizza after freshly baking from the oven and generate a score based on like a size and the shape and also quality of the baking for each store and then by time. So to help us based on that to judge and audit and improve the quality. So why is the score? AI still running to make it that accurate better. So that's the situation. And this is a salt concentration meter. Pasta boiling water saltiness inconsistent is one of the biggest headache to affect the pasta quality issue for us. So we try to find actually in all over the world to machine can measure in real time, but then actually we could not find it. Therefore, we decided to develop by ourselves. And now we can monitor saltiness level in all stores centrally. And also when we launch new dishes, we collect satisfaction data for each one. And this way we decided whether to keep seasonal menu into the grand menu or not. And then, so item based, not just only the sales, but also on guest satisfaction data. And to get more detailed data, we develop our own mobile ordering system. This helps us to show some movie to story behind all the food and then ingredients, and also improve the UI UX flexibly, like this, like a half and a half pizza, and also they can check their order status. Our delivery website is also developed in-house. This lets us gather detailed and accurate data, like whether delivery are made within 30 minutes and so on. So based on this, we keep Kaizen improving everyday operation. But for delivery, ensuring pizza arrive hot is crucial. So we developed our own delivery bag, like this blue one, with like a heat pad and then install cloud sensor inside to monitor each single delivery order, whether we could deliver within our target temperature or not. This is like a real-time dashboard in a store. We can check actual room temperature and saltiness level, even toilet condition and so on. So when it's like not standard, the color turn to like red, and so that we can take immediate action in a store. And this year also, we finally launched our own membership app in actually trial in a Singapore. And we didn't want a typical point system and like turn into money. So we call Smile Bars, and featuring a game where users spin a wheel to win a prize by smiling. And this is our founder, my husband, see, Masuko, his smile maybe not good enough. Oh, now spin the wheel like this. And also, we developed like a self-invoice issue system, and guests can input their information and get invoice quickly, solving like a common like a issue in Vietnam, like incorrect or the missing red invoice, and it's super convenient for us, but actually not so popular. So when you go to the Pizza 4P's, please try out maybe next time. And these products are developed by our team, tech team, and which include the around 44 people, both in-house and external engineering. So we are a restaurant, but why do we invest in technology? So because we will use technology as much as possible to let our partner focus on making to our guests happy. So communicating with guests or offering warm-hearted hospitality, these are the things that only people can do. So AI and the technology can't replace these values. So, and yes, ultimately, focusing on unique value only people can bring help us create more fulfilling job and then higher salary even in the F&B industry. So we are investing in the technology. Ultimately, it's all to achieve our vision, make the world smile poppies, and to make our guests happy consistently in several stores. At the time, we believe without the innovation actually approach, we won't be able to achieve this. Then actually, who actually makes our guest happy is our partner, employee. So we are also deeply committed to partners' happiness. How innovation helps make our partner happiness? Let me introduce. Today's mood. This is a tool to measure our partner's mood and satisfaction. We call the happy score, which is another important KPI of company, and including response rate and track and improve our team's well-being. Every 2 weeks, we track partners' mood across eight categories, and this tool completely anonymous but you can provide free comment feedback. This helps the store manager to take a corrective action before the issue getting bigger. And also, every quarter, we take ENPS to ensure our improvement action are effective and then track progress. We collect the feedback on detailed category like a salary, working environment, or relationship with boss, and so on. And not only satisfaction rate, but also which categories they feel the important. So that we can take corrective action based on the priority, like which partner think it's important but not satisfied yet. And also we use an internal SNS to create a global interactive space for connection and sharing. Even I'm in India, so that we can connect. And this is a daily birthday bot. This bot remind every day who is birthday today, and so you can send birthday wishes through this to individual partner. And for example, this is an actual message from CEO, and sometimes partner will get surprise birthday message from CEO. But left side was not actual CEO. And we also celebrate together during online meeting. Although we are in a different country, these moments makes us feel like a connected. So actually we focus on our guest happiness and also partners' happiness. But to achieve that, we definitely need innovation. So we value technology for turning impossible to possible, and they're driving innovation to make people happy. So like if innovation, we believe if we would like to expand and aim to make people as much as possible happy, without technology and innovation mindset, we cannot achieve it. So now, let me introduce the sustainability related initiative, the role of sustainability in our organization. We started to take in a sustainability action since 2018 and then have published an annual sustainability report starting in 2020. And this is our 2023 report, and then now coming 2024 onward now, two is working on to correcting a lot of survey. Okay. So which covers a wider range of the project, including not only those in Vietnam, but also Cambodia, Japan, and India. But why we are like taking implementing those initiative, but why we focus on sustainability? Again, it's all about for our own happiness, we believe. Because our commitment to sustainability means we live for something bigger than ourselves. Like we choose to live for the environment, Mother Earth, and for the future generation. So this mindset itself and committed something, feeling of the committed something bigger than yourself, that sense itself actually makes feel as a true happiness. And yes, ultimately to realize our purpose, vision makes the world smile for peace. In the beginning, actually, we started to deal with the whey first. The liquid whey, which comes out when we produce the cheese. And then if we throw away it, gonna like a harsh environment since it contains high nutrition. So with the contracted organic farm, we give it their cow to drink for health, and as well as there's creating organic fertilizer to spray to our rocket leaf to utilize its value. We also developed some of the new original products, such as the whey start beer and the whey cider drink. We are always seeking a solution with an innovative mindset by reusing a material that could become industrial waste or the cause environmental pollution. So we have been making effort to see them from different perspective and finding the new value in it. And this is a zero waste concept story in Cambodia. In building materials and interior design, we use a lot of waste materials. We find new value in these materials and transform them into the beautiful element. But to achieve it, of course, we definitely need the support from the external partner, supplier, who invented those a way to do. And then also not only internal, so externally we also value the innovation mindset. This is a pizza takeaway bag made from our pizza flour bag package. And also we take waste crab or the clam shells, turn them into powder, and feed them to chicken from our contracted egg producer. This provides good nutrition and result in a healthier egg. And even we also developed the zero waste pizza, which is using the cricket powder. With a high protein and great flavor, actually. And then they grow by eating our waste of pizza dough powder, so which completely circular. And introduce this kind of new ingredients like a cricket, also the approach we are aiming for. And as a result, now their recycling rate is 90%. And this is the second store in Cambodia. Also conducting recycle rate is 88% now. And in Vietnam, we also have a zero waste concept store in Hikari, Binzun. Sustainability material for the building and the interior we use, and install farm, and also upcycling furnitures. Also herb garden where we can harvest and actually use for the pizza workshop. And this is a recycle room and a display to share our initiative. Then now 71% and still way to go, but then we improving year by year. And look back in 2020-24 March, yes, we still maybe remember the COVID wave came. And at that moment, we really have to adapt the situation. So before, we never did the delivery service. And because we believe like a pizza fresh in store is the best, but then we have to adapt and then develop the delivery business start. So quickly we adapt that situation, but by starting delivery, we faced the challenges of the packages issue. So we actually tested the compostable material and to whether actually compostable or not, not just industrial compost. So and then finally we launched alternative non-plastic delivery bag together with our mascot Boo, and also other plastic packages. Find other solution to adapt the situation better in even sustainability way. But actually, there are a lot of challenges also we faced, like a solar panel at the Sun Twist store. This one project to save also power, and for pasta boiler and we pizza oven, we also install like a smart meter application at the store to make it better energy efficiency. But in the reality, it's renewable energy. It's just like a less than 10%, and total energy consumption, and there is still efficiency issue. And this is a cold room temperature control. For our store refrigerator, we install cloud sensor to track the manage and energy consumption efficiency at the same time also managing the quality. That this is a dough room temperature, like a pizza dough room temperature control. We also install the cloud sensor with all in all store inside each pizza dough fermentation room, and then track the temperature and the humidity. But at the end, we need to make sure extra operational effort to achieve actual issue to be a solve. So, and always these extra efforts lead to operation burden. So not only a technology or tool only them cannot solve that critical issue selves. And now we are planning to start our delivery by electric bike in a Hikari Binzu store as a trial. But as you can might imagine, to implementing all store or the scale, always we have to deal with the financial challenges and there. So those are the issue challenges we are facing. So we have many sustainability initiatives that we aim to pursue and then advance. However, in reality, we face a lot of challenges, like I share, that require innovative solution. So today, taking this great opportunity, I'd like to raise awareness among all the talented individual and maybe the company present here. Let us collaborate to develop solutions that integrate innovation and sustainability, paving the way for the better future together. And let me introduce some of totally different approach to raise their awareness of the sustainability initiative. The project name is Letter to the Future. We ask our friend all over the world to write handwriting letter as much as possible, and then the letter contain message that they are great grandchildren in the future. The invitation says that imagine if you could write a letter to your great granddaughter or son, what would you say? What would you like to tell them? So we also explain that we have find a way to preserve your letter for more than 1,000 years. Then we collect as many as possible plastic waste and in Vietnam, and then supporting the trash collecting lady like this. And we wash and iron the plastic to make the paper and printed all the letter on it with beautiful decoration. Actually, all the letter we collected from all over the world were full of love, compassion, with positive message inside. They deeply consider the future of the next generation. An artist also create this is the actual way how they printing and how to decorate, and then also artists making some monument or the element design inspired from the content of the each letter. And actually it takes all handmade and more than 6 months to create. This is actual book and then contained all the letter. And we also did the exhibition inspired by all the elements. And then also we asked their own mother language. So there are a lot of languages in there. All those are waste plastic. This is the final book. Yes. Rather than leaving behind plastic, let us leave the future with hope, compassion, and optimism, just like the beautiful letter we collected. So that's the message. Through this art project, at the end, we would like to convey the message to people that even small piece of plastic remains 1,000 years from now on, and then which is the future when your great grandchild will be there. So to take seriously as is all our own issue, but with some a positive note, their compassionate letter. So we believe that art is also one of the innovative way to find a creative solution to raise awareness as well. Okay, so maybe I speak very fast, but thank you so much for listening so far. As a closing note, let me share our message as a conclusion. So we aim to make people happy in the world, and the fundamentally sustainability aspects are needed to be feel true happiness ourselves. And at the end, we never achieve this without innovation. So to make our 4P's vision realize. So to make our guests and partners happy, we cannot succeed without innovation and a sustainability mindset. And when we harmoniously drive each focus together, we can realize our vision. So yes, make the world smile for peace. But our vision is big, and we cannot achieve it by only ourselves. So we need each of your support. So let's make the world smile for peace together. Thank you. And we are on a big mission, so we need a lot of talent who share this vision. So anybody interested in, so please let me know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Sanae, for your enlightened sharing. And right now we will have a Q&A section for everyone to dive deeper into the sharing of Miss Sanae. So it's time for our participant to shine. Does anyone here have any question? You can type your question in the chat box, or you can raise your hand to turn your mic on. Okay, while waiting for our participant to think of the question, we have some question from the registration form also, and I will share with everyone first. Okay, the first question we received is that how to scale current innovation to 100x. What is missing in the ecosystem? What is the gaps? Is it the talents or the funding, etc.?
Thank you for your question. Like, oh, what a
Tricky.
big big question. But like we already see that like talent is like a biggest driver to make that any difficult or that any challenges target to make it happen. Then like of course like your finance like to be frank always needed to finances, but then at the end there is a way in the globally we can find a way to that's uh, like a purpose, and then the vision is quite aligned in a like a global direction. We can get it. That's financial like a foundation. But how we can actually find and meet and then like ask like enroll the more talent together and which align with the vision. That's always like a key success to make that happen. That's I see that always like in that way. Sorry, is that nice? Is that answer the?
Thank you. We also see a question in the chat box right now. Jasmine is asking whether 4P's is planning to have a store in Thailand.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, this year Jakarta, but like it's quite interesting. We are when we expand the globally, we put it we research in the global market with some certain like a criteria and which market, which city we should go. Like that also indicates like a population, like our young age, like a population, how to grow, as well as a competitor situation, like pizza restaurant, how many there, and then what's kind of like a culture, and of course a wage, like a labor cost, and then those elements, and then we investigate. And then the Ho Chi Minh was actually the top one. It's a coincidence, yeah. But the Thailand was not top three, but still there in the top 10. And there's a possibility, of course, like we'd like to go. And now I'm in India, and then also traveling in India, but in the Bangalore, and then travel to the Vietnam. I have to always go through that like Bangkok. So I always wonder, oh, we should have like a 4 piece in Bangkok so that we can always like utilize our business trip to here and here. So that's what we always talking with Masuko actually.
Thank you, Ms. Sunny. And also we have question from Oliver. I wonder if there are any challenges when engaging customer or communicating with them on the sustainability ideas. And any plans to Taiwan? Wow, we have an international webinar today asking for 4Ps to expand.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, first question. Yes, the challenges is that like always challenges. Oh, like there is a one episode we developed the uh, vegan menu, and which includes like a cricket burger there. And then actually when we launched them, like internet, like a social media, like a booming, like buzzing, like they talking about that. And at the end of and the taste is very good. I love it. But then at the end, like guest will not actually choose. So the sales quantity is not so well. And then at the end, at this moment, like we do not have a much vegan menu still remain. That was the seasonal menu, and we could not like make it the grand menu. So always like a message, vision, or the wizard like intention is there, but how we reach, and then even like a guest react very well. But in the reality, how turning to the action is always the biggest gap. Not only just deliver the message, but how we inspire to even taking action, changing the mindset or the changing the action, trying out like a vegan or trying out the cricket. So that's always the biggest gap there, and we are still struggle, and that's why like our sometimes like using the like art event, those kind of inspiration is a key. We really believe like a restaurant can deliver something like a new or the bigger message through our restaurant. So that's the we try to make it that. And Taiwan, I really want to go. Actually, there are some like request from the Taiwan to drag to like a franchise, and then like at that times like we they're the Japanese like a partner there to try to like doing the franchise there. But so far at this moment we didn't consider the franchise because of the basically we saw that the very difficulty to maintain the quality. But at the same time, like we believing like our business is to achieving our vision. So if culture is not like there, dilute, it's actually not meaning to expand. So that why at this moment we are doing the trial, like a deliver direct monies. But of course, in the future, if we could find like a great partner, we want to consider the franchise model as well.
Thank you. Coming up, the next question from Mai Nguyen. Through your sharing, I noticed that the importance of technology contributes to the success of sustainability practices of your company. How Pizza for Peace can adapt the right technology with the right need for your customer and your employees.
Yes, thank you very much. Good question. To be frank, like I don't think like we always like be choosing like a right choice or for what right fit. So like we are always like keep failing. Actually, we trying out a lot of things, but then the most of them are maybe fail. And as I shared, that's like a sustainability, like okay, solar system that is actually not so effective way at this moment. And also like AI camera, we are conducted, but the score is not that accurate, and we need to like develop again from the like our algorithm again. Or so I think the if answer is maybe okay, please fail fast as much as possible to try and fail fast so that you can pick the right one. So that's the approach we try to take it.
Thank you. We have a compliment from Mr. Angle. Thank you. I learned a few great ideas for my business. Okay, we have business owners here today.
Thank you.
Another question, are you able to measure your customer perception toward alternative protein choice?
Oh, good question. Actually, we don't like a major like a global like a bordery. But what do you think like to like through our sustainability survey we conducting like we always asking the sustainability report survey the all the stakeholder which including our guest and like some question we are also get some of the comment of the like expectation for the alternative like a protein or but what do you think too? Maybe if you can have a better insight.
Thank you. I think as one of the key methods that we're measuring in terms of perception on different topics, not just alternative proteins, was through materiality survey. So we're just trying to see where people most interested and how it was most impactful to 4Ps. So I think food, for example, nutrition choice, food choice have been very high interest as we are an F&B business. But what do we trying to see as well is more on that trend. So would this year and last year any change it in people perception on certain thing? And it actually is quite surprising that people have, in terms of the changes, there are a few topics that raise more awareness, but I think food and food related is still one of the higher. And I think another part that when Sunny Shan was mentioned about one of our failures, according to our alternative proteins, is it's just also maybe the perception is still there, but just the way that we communicate need to be in a more inspiring rather than criticizing. Because like when people talk about, so there's an example that I heard. It's like when you sell a sausage, you sell the sizzle, not the sausage. so 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 that was one of the things that we feel like to able to measure better, we need to also improve better to see if it's actually reflecting the result that we were thinking of, or would it be just the one-off thing where it actually our fault of making our communication was a little bit unclear. So I think I just rambling a bit. So yes.
Thank you. Thank you too. We also have many messages coming up. 4P turned a non-pizza eater to a fan. Thank you. I've always been
Thank you.
inspired about 4P business model.
Wow.
Thanks for the event today that opens up a lot about 4P innovation. I will keep my free promoter role for 4P
Thank you.
on my international
Lovely.
friends. I love 4P. Still it until now. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
You will you share the talk recording via email? Yes, we will share the record. We will upload actually we will upload the webinar on our YouTube channel and we'll send the link to our participants. And we also have a gift from Vietnam Innovation Summit. Miss Ding, I see Miss Ding is raising her hand.
Yeah, I have a question for Sani. So really inspiring talk. And I love that, whatever you do, you always focus on the philosophy of happiness. And you can see the whole, presentation is always come back to happiness. But I want to ask you the question because you mentioned about, okay, innovation and sustainability contribute to the happiness. But what I learned over the years working with companies, sometimes people can see it's two different things. How can you share from Visa 4P experience how you can link innovation and sustainability together? That's the first question. And the second question is what is let's say the link between the two, and how you communicate that to your customer and also to your employees, more important, so they can understand it and they can do that to implement that spirit every day.
Thank you. Thank you for asking, and quite a big topic, and I'm not sure of, how I can answer it. But the first part, for our case, how we integrate sustainability and then technology, because for our case it's maybe a bit easier because we always starting from the vision and then to realizing our vision, we see even sustainability initiative are the kind of one of the pathway to go there or the foundation to go there. And then also the innovation, we believe in value the innovation, but that's also the way how we can overcome to be there. So that's why it's for us it's quite naturally integrated, two of them, if one of them maybe we cannot achieve actual a true happiness. But so how we can convey those a message or the other organization. Maybe if one thing we can suggest is that maybe that is not the true correct answer, but maybe can consider not only the short term, but if your a purpose or your business target goal, if longer, I believe always both need at that time to keep continuously innovate and the innovation sustainability is a kind of foundation to a few a gasoline to a running airline. But if we just talking about sustainability, it sometimes not make sense, just only the surface only to not operationally make sense things happening. So if a short term and we just focusing narrow mind to achieving something only one point, maybe it's difficult to integrate. But if you see that from the broad point of view, much easier to see that's oh, that's both actually needed at the time. And then, but convey to a guest or we always struggle to actually the actual customer, how we perceive the actual intention or how they buying that idea. Because usually it's costly, much more cost or the extra effort also be asking the action from the guest, a customer, consumer sometimes. So it's quite a challenges. That time is always we starting from as a restaurant. If new menu, okay, it should be delicious first. Something beneficial, starting first. Okay, maybe the product should really convenient. Even without any sustainability aspect, I want to choose that. So the product itself, if attractive enough, but then we see that underneath there is a value to convey those kind of sustainable a contribution, then people feel of course happy with that. That's spreading around to the people. So that's the other front line we always start from the guest satisfaction. That's the reason why, like, if whatever we committed for sustainability or the happiness, but then at the end, if like a pizza is not like
Yeah.
not tasty at all, I never come back for that restaurant. So that's the, of course, I'm sorry, there maybe inconsistency happens. So I don't say that we are perfect at all, but yeah, that's the aim. We are.
Thank you for sharing. I think there's a key word like, the real value added to the customer, to your employees. And I don't think that's inconsistent. I think to be honest, that your story tell us that it's a journey, right? Because sometimes we can think sustainability is something like you do one thing and this will happen, but you already share a lot of failure from Pizza 4P also, and you trying to even also measure that every day, because when you have more data with the technology support, you can also know whether you're on the right track or not. And when you do that every day, I also believe that also the employee also see that every day. It's not just one initiative at the one time, but it's actually happen every day as a company, right? Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Ding, for your question. And in the acknowledgement of 4Ps has successfully expanded to over 40 locations across Vietnam and Cambodia, we have a question of how is applying sustainable solution different in Vietnam and Cambodia?
Sorry, which could you sorry, could you repeat again? Sorry.
So the question that we get from the form is, how is applying sustainable solutions different in Vietnam and in Cambodia?
Thank you very much. It quite a different way, like especially Cambodia is a little bit special case. When we decided to go to the Cambodia, from the beginning, we consider to expand as a 4Ps expand to the other country. We'd like to like deliver something new value in that market. Like at the end, we are expats and then foreigner to doing some like a new business in the other country, even in Vietnam as well. So that we always consider how through our business what we can contribute for that market, that like area. At that moment, we saw that like a waste issue as a so like harsh in like Phnom Penh. Therefore, we come up with a concept of the zero waste concept, and then from that goal, we developed all the concept and then the menu and as well as the design and how to operate to sorting out to try to becoming the zero waste restaurant. So that's the way how we adapt in that market. But at the same time, like to Japan, like when we go to the Japan, we also take in that situation. But we see that we have a lot of in Japan compared to maybe Vietnam, we could find like a more like a farmer or producer who actually implementing more sustainable or the organic way to develop their own like vegetable or the product. So, but in reality, in Japan, like there are many people who already got used to zero tons of the information, tons of the like opportunity material. Therefore, they don't pay attention and even feel like a gratitude enough. So in that case, we saw that okay, this is a great opportunity, and there are a lot of like unhappy people. Like I felt like in that case, okay, why we can be the place to share those connection and then to give the opportunity to people let realize the like a gratitude, appreciate whatever we already have, and then also share the story behind that food or the product. So that we set like a oneness, us to people is a concept theme, and then to visiting all over the like in the Japan to find the great like a producer, and also making the like a dictionary we call the menu book, and they share the old partners story behind, and then gives the opportunity to connect with them, so that if you feel like you are the one, even being the like ours, part of the ours or a part of the people, so your like a gratitude like emerge naturally and they feel more happy. So based on the market or based on the location, we try to find how we can contribute with aligning with our vision, but how we can contribute to deliver the value in a unique way in that like a new market. So based on that, like we choosing the topic of the way of the approach, then some of the angle of sustainable initiative will change based on that. That's the how we. But like at the end, like here and there, we have a different initiative. So now, like to our sustainability manager, try to incorporate in as a one system to also apply. Okay, this one success in India. Okay, let's bring it to the Vietnam. Or okay, this Vietnam is creating Dre, so that okay, at least the foundation level, we should aim to the Vietnam level in India as well. So that kind of like a like a like a globalization we are now trying to take as a new action in our company.
Thank you, Miss Sunny. Ms. Duying, would you like to add more from your perspectives of the sustainability solution application in Vietnam?
Mm. Yeah, sure. Let me think. I think like I shared earlier about the theme, the content around the sustainability focused solution. I think most of us think, okay, technology can solve a lot of different problems. But actually, in the end, like you mentioned, is about culture relevant and whether the community or the people there or the country or the people there that relevant or willing to accept that kind of new innovation. If they're not ready, what can you do, right? So that's why I think like Visa 4P story, you open many changes now in different country. Every time you go to a different country, you always have to understand the culture first, understand what's going on in the market, who the key player, what is the challenges and what is the opportunity. And I think that is the right approach when we were talking about also for sustainability, right? Because sustainability is not something like you just say it's a broad slogan or motto, but more like how can you do it in everyday work? How can you implement it in everyday business operation? So I think it's like a journey, and the reason why we want to make the content more relevant to Vietnam market, because I think a lot of company now has a lot of idea, but how these idea or solution can fit with whatever the market right now or in the future, because Vietnam now has a lot of potential when a lot of investor company want to invest in Vietnam. But what is the context? What is the challenge, and whether something need to be done or need to be improved? So I think I just want to add into that, and I think in the end, it's not just a like story from Pizza 4B. Even innovation and sustainability is just a tool. In the end, you need to have the foundation of your vision, your mission, what is your business is about, what are you trying to achieve through your business, right? So just want to add into that.
Thank you, Ms. Duying, for adding your perspective from the Vietnam side. Oh, we have another question from Oliver in the chat box. For sustainability, apart from solution or actions that you've been delivered, are you also looking or will consider some other global certification like B Corp as a proof or review of the company?
Thank you very much for asking. Yes, definitely. Actually, I very value that to like a certificate is a certificate, but then what I like appreciate that is that to give us some like a guideline or the pathway. What okay, we can develop like a checklist easily to okay, what we can do next, and then give us the instruction towards the like a right direction. And then of course like a cost constraint or a lot of challenges we have to overcome. But then I'm not sure, 1 year, 2 years ago, starting from that, like we try to looking for some of the like what kind of certificate is the best fit with our like intention and vision. But at that moment, then we realized that okay, we do not have a like long-term vision in terms of the sustainability. Then now we are working with like a two, and then also our like a head of department together to co-create like a long-term 2050 roadmap. Then what kind of focus we really aim for. And after that roadmap finish, I believe if it makes sense, like maybe the B Corp or the other certificate, we aim to set as a milestone to pathway towards realize the roadmap. if too you'd like to adding some more for that?
Yes, so I think, as I think Sanisa mentioned a couple of times, we are still a pizza company where we feel like that, of course, all the technicality, all of the structure have been very well studied globally, and also having like external validation would also bring a lot of help into us. As Sunny mentioned, we're also on that journey to kind of concrete our own strategy. So, and I think we are getting very close. So hopefully we can consider and try to apply for more external validation as well. But in the meantime, it's not like we do not do it, like the material is still free on the internet. So sometimes you consider like, oh, is it too expensive to apply? But if you really think about it, the standards is free. If you really want to know and want to prepare, it's always ready. So it's just like, and then like in Vietnam, if you do a lot of practice tests, and then in the real test, you can even do better. So yes.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Thank you.
we're studying, practicing like a daily test. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, too. Thank you, Miss Sunny. As time's running out, that's our last question also. And once again, thank you, Miss Sunny, for taking your time and sharing your story, your perspective, and we are grateful for your invaluable insights that you have provided. Thank you, everyone, for joining with us today.
Thank you very much.
And your presence and engagement are what makes this event so meaningful. And we look forward to seeing you at the next webinar in our series also. And be sure to save the dates for November 15 and 16 for Vietnam Innovation Summit. And once again, thank you for joining with us and have a wonderful day ahead.